Hey everybody, and welcome back to Zeldudes Play Skyward Sword HD. Last time we completed the Earth Temple.
Yep. Eldin done, or at least Eldin done first time round. First
for now.
First of
For now,
many.
yeah, we'll be back.
But
2 more times.
yeah. So we got the amber tablets to go put in the statue of the goddess, which unlocks the game's 3rd region.
Yeah, the final region.
Yeah, I think it's got to be my favorite of the 3, right? I don't know how you feel, but for me, I think
Faron
Lanayru
is my favorite aesthetically. Lanayru is cool because it's clearly the biggest, and it has. Actually, there was one thing about it that does make it, and then maybe I know why it might be your favorite. Is it because of the sea? Lanayru Sea is amazing.
I mean, that's very cool, but like ancient Lanayru in general.
Oh, true,
is
the
lore.
Reason. You love the lore. That is true. That is true. I didn't think of that.
I mean, Faron, I agree. He's got the best kind of like vibes. You know, if you had to live in any of the regions, it'd be Faron. Like just chill as a Kikwi or something would be fine. But yeah, Lanayru wouldn't be as nice. But yeah, in terms of the lore, it's so interesting.
Yep, 100%. I wish there was a snowy area though.
Ah, man, I wish there was a lot in this game. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, can we upgrade our?
Sadly, no.
No, they're from Bokoblins, right? The ornamental skulls.
I think so. Yeah. Let's see. And there is no new shield here yet. The sacred shield, I guess, is after we complete Lanayru for the first time.
Yeah, but this guy wants. What's it? What was the
bomb
bubble
bag
about his head about?
He's talking. Right. Yeah. I wish I could use it. I mean, we're gonna be using a lot of bombs in Lanayru actually, so. Yeah, you know what? And I think there's a couple goddess cube chests that we can open up. So let's make sure we get rid of all of our rupees before we do that mistake again.
Throw them away again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still not over that.
Anything else? No. We'll just go. We'll be back.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. Do you want to check if our friend has turned up yet? The one with the missing sister, or is it his daughter or sister?
Oh yeah, okay.
I think it's his sister.
Okay, true. And I think the reason why she never turned up, actually, I just realized it's a gratitude crystal side quest. So you have to already have gratitude crystals and have that enabled.
So we need to go to
the
little girl's mum.
Yeah. And start that. And once I guess we come back to the demon, maybe that will trigger all of these other gratitude crystal quests.
Because I remember that being there right at the start of the game, but yeah, if we hadn't triggered it with the gratitude crystals,
Yep, that makes way more sense, because I'm like, is it after Faron? Is it when? This and that. It's like, no, it's probably once you start collecting gratitude crystals when these side quests would appear.
Yeah.
So,
do you think gratitude crystals are meant to be like star bits from Galaxy?
Oh yeah, they remind me
so much. They look the
exact
same.
Them. Yeah. I wonder if
and
that's
then you had
just rehashing an idea or a aesthetic look.
But then you had star fragments in Breath of the Wild, which look almost exactly the same.
Oh my god, you're right. Also, which house is she in? I don't know. Did we visit? These are 3.
We've tried those 3. Yeah. Try the one under the bridge.
Yeah. It has to be this one then? I thought there was more houses here, to be honest. Like there's a lot less.
Yeah, this is like the residential district of Skyloft or whatever.
Whoa, I don't recognize this NPC.
I don't at all. She looks like what's his name? Chaozu from Dragon Ball Z.
Right? Actually, I could see that. Yeah. Or not Yamcha. Who's the fat dude with the samurai sword?
Oh,
Yajirobe.
Yajirobe, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He's one of those weird characters that's like left over from Dragon Ball, and then just kind of had nothing to do in Z, really. I suppose a little bit in the start, but yeah.
Wait, so none of these are it, though?
Didn't we accidentally walk into her house?
Oh yeah. It's the house is near the bazaar. There's more here. I'm an idiot. I'm not gonna lie, since I haven't played this game in a while, it's not coming as quickly to me as it should. I don't think this is probably the shopkeeper. Yeah, the item keeper. Okay, you know what? We're touring every house. Why not? Let's just have some fun. This is what was that MTV series?
Rate My Crib or something. What was it called?
Something like that. The Hylian edition
like
or
that.
the Skyloft edition.
Yeah.
Even though I'm
Except it's
barely
not really-
checking them out.
Yeah, it's just walk in, say nope, not it, and then leave.
Yeah. Okay, this has to be it. This is it. I'm, 100 throwing all the rupees in the bag. 100%. I'm wrong. Crap.
Oh my!
Bro.
How can neither of us remember where she lives?
Yeah, and I'm surprised so many people aren't around during the day. I guess because they all have day jobs.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe what if that is her house and she only appears at night? Nah. I feel like you speak to her during the day. I don't know.
Wait, so she's at the statue of the goddess at the start, right? And then
it's this
she
one.
must move from there.
It is this one. It's coming back to me. This is definitely it.
Okay.
Now I'm putting all my rupees in the basket. There we go.
Hey,
All right.
there you
Speaking
go.
of rupees, can I open it? I think it's going to tell you shouldn't do this. Yeah.
What have they got in there? Some kind of like bird statue. I mean,
Yeah, that's probably the only animal they're used to seeing being in the sky.
Yeah.
There's not really many other animals up here. But there we go.
True.
Okay, we got our star
Hey.
bits. Let's go feed the Luma. Oh, wait, wrong
It's
game.
exactly the same, right? And do you remember in Breath of the Wild, there's the girl at the woodland stable, and she says, "Oh, I had a dream where there was islands floating in the sky, and I rode on a really big bird or something." Then she gives you a star fragment when you solve her little puzzle and make the barrel fly, which is exactly like giving you a gratitude crystal in Skyward Sword.
Yeah, that
Which is such a
true.
neat
And
little
there we
thing.
go. Yep, I was right. The second happens.
Hey, so we've unlocked the
brothers
gratitude
here.
crystal quests now.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, sweet. So at least
Nice.
we were right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Calm
Yeah.
down, bro. She's just your sister. I don't care.
Yeah.
I like how
And
that
this'll
is
be,
a dialogue option.
This will be bottle 3 as well, which is nice.
Yep. And how many bottles are in this game? Just 4, maybe? Or
4, I think. Yeah.
Either
but I
way,
mean,
you never
know.
carry them all with you because your pouch can only carry so many things. You don't want to waste them all on bottles. I always have like the sweet spot is 2 in this game.
Yeah, what, like a potion and a fairy or something.
Yeah, literally a potion
Yeah.
and a fairy. But I like the item management. It's kind of fun. It's different. I mean, compared to like other Zelda games where Link has literally voids,
Just
like endless
bottomless,
voids.
like TARDIS
Yeah.
pockets. Yeah.
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 Technically, this game he still kind of does. Let's be. Oh wait. Okay, well, hopefully that
Well, you do.
potion.
Oh no,
works.
you don't get the medicine yet. You need to talk to her, then go back to the guy, and he gives you the medicine.
Oh,
I think.
true. Okay.
Yeah,
that
because
could be it. Yeah.
he gives you the bottle.
We're not
and
gonna
then
use our
says,
own
"Keep it."
bottle. Yeah, exactly. Because what if you didn't have a bottle? It'd be kind of useless.
Yeah.
You're right. So of course, I like how you can just be an asshole and say different answers.
Yeah. Link in this game, the dialogue options Link has are so great in this game.
Yep.
It's it's the sweet spot between like just completely
much.
stoic and boring and like
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild where it's like let's seal the deal or like seriously and things
Right?
like
Yeah.
that.
Exactly. No. The Breath of the Wild, it got kind of cringy in a sense, right? It's like I don't
Yeah.
imagine Link saying that.
Exactly,
Also, so
but
cool that you
yeah,
can see knights.
this- yeah.
It's so nice.
But
that's like
you know, at least he doesn't say them out loud. That's why he can kind of get away with it. That's why the movie is worrying, depending on which angle they go for. You don't want any "excuse me, princesses," really.
right. But in Breath of the Wild, if that was a dialogue option, it wouldn't be that surprising. You
I'm
know?
kind of upset that it's not. Now you've said that. Like right at the very end, if it's like, "Tell me, Link, do you remember me?" It's like, "Excuse
yeah.
me."
Oh wait, what?
Did he give you the bottle? Or?
No, you didn't. Oh, make room in my pouch.
Oh.
Speaking of item management, all right.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and do that. So we got to go speak to
To the
Patrice?
in the bazaar.
No.
Uh,
it is.
the board girl. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
remember her name.
Dude, Link plays her, and it's kind of messed up.
know.
Like
It's a
the fact that you can
heartbreaker.
play with her heart, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And you can eventually trick her into thinking it is Patrice. So I was confusing her name with Patricia the Seal.
Yeah. The Oracle Sand Seal. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. No.
No, you need, wait. Oh no, they're empty slots.
Yeah, I thought these were slots. I'm like, wait, what?
Drop the wooden shield. We don't need 2 shields.
Yeah, true. True.
Yeah.
Okay. Although the wooden shield's kind of useful because and yeah, right now she's so bored she don't like Link. I like how the way you establish it is by constantly visiting her, and to the point where she gets so excited just to see you, and it's like,
yeah,
it kind of shows the progression some of the NPCs have throughout the game, you know, like with Fledge as well. Like just over time you see him go from the coward to the, you know, burly buff dude who could do 1,000 push-ups in one go, which is ridiculous. Right. And
I mean, he is using performance-enhancing drugs, but
true,
still, we won't
dude is roided up. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, those potions are essentially.
He wouldn't pass
roids.
a USADA test, I don't think, with that green potion.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing with Skyward Sword, because it's got like kind of a small cast of characters, or at least characters that are kind of heavily involved in the game, but you see them constantly throughout the story, and I think they're kind of better developed than some other Zelda games. Especially, like obviously it goes without saying because Breath of the Wild's such like an open game, but in the character department, it really loses out to games like this, or obviously Wind Waker, Twilight Princess game. Majora's Mask is a big one for characters. But yeah, let's go save this bird.
But in Majora's Mask, you can always have him revert. Oops.
Nice.
It's actually kind of satisfying to do, especially if you don't take full damage. If anything, I kind of want to do that more often. But yeah, in Majora's Mask, you can see them revert back to what they were like because of the rewinding of time. So it's like it's a good balance to where that development is not permanent. But
yeah, that's true. They kind of forget Link every time he rewinds time, which is quite cool.
And I just realized, oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
Because it's completely random. I was going to talk about the Loftwing, like, you know how we said that their hairstyle is reminiscent of their
rider.
owner.
Yeah.
Like she literally has like a
like a braid ponytail thing. Yeah. It's great. I think Groose's is the best, the way it has his pompadour.
Yeah, the pompadour, yeah.
But yeah, that's such a great thing, because it's kind of you might not notice it immediately, and then when you do, you're kind of like, oh wait, like every single bird has the same hairstyle.
Except
it is great.
Link's, I guess. Link's
but the Crimson Loftwing is some kind of it's like a legendary species or something, right? It's I can't really remember the lore about them, but they're very rare, and it's not common to claim a Crimson Loftwing.
Yeah, like his is one of a kind, and I think at least in the manga, right? He had it from when he was literally a little child, right? Or I think they all do, but I remember specifically reading about Link's. That was the case.
I'm not sure when it comes to the manga. I haven't read.
It's in like
except the one in not the Skyward Sword one. Oh, that manga.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about like because I don't think they made a full Skyward Sword one yet, right? They haven't
of the actual books you can buy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got them right here because I like they came in like a chest.
Like
a Zelda chest. So I had to buy them,
concept.
but I haven't read them yet. I plan on it. People say, especially the Twilight Princess one is apparently really good.
It's so good. It's so good. I don't want to spoil it, but like it's dark.
I know.
Is that spoiling?
Are you gonna? No, as in, I don't want to spoil it for the viewers in case I don't know, they haven't seen it. But yeah, Link loses something. I've seen that, which is cool. Yeah,
which is in like the first chapter too. So it's like it sets you up for like, holy crap, they're pulling all the punches. It's really well written, and again, that's a good example of when we talk about Link speaking. It actually is done kind of right. But again, in anime, and I've said this before, in anime it works. You know, being able to say edgy stuff. You know, seeing it in live action is a lot different. Oh, nice. I needed this wallet.
Yeah, when it's Tom Holland saying it, it just won't hit the same.
Right? No, because like when you really think about anime, like specifically, this is like the best reference I could make is like, you've watched Dragon Ball Z. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a lot of gratitude crystals. I just realized, like, we're getting reward after reward.
Yeah.
But
Did you get something for every 5, I think?
10? Or I guess 5. Well, maybe the first 5 were immediate, and then, I don't know.
Maybe.
At this point, you know what? We'll see. I don't even want to make a definitive answer or anything.
We'll see. I mean, like I was saying in the Earth Temple, it's crazy how much like, I've forgotten little details, despite having played this game 2 years ago when it came out in the HD version. It is really weird.
Yeah, I think it's because, let's be honest, I think both of us, like, compared to other Zelda games where we replayed a lot in our childhood.
True.
This game, when it came out when we were a bit older, but also, it's not a game that you want to replay constantly because once you know the story, you're really replaying it just for the story. So the story beats you'll always remember, but like those little gameplay insignificant moments are easily forgettable.
Exactly. I think outside of like recording for footage and stuff, I think I played Skyward Sword through 3 times fully. So I remember playing it first after I sorted the whole Christmas Wiimote debacle. I played it then, and then I remember I played it again in like, it was on the Wii U, so it must have been like 2015 or something. I don't know. When was it? We had, I can't remember when we said the Wii U came out when we were talking about that. But,
2012, I think, but
2012,
you know,
yeah. Then again when it came out on Switch, obviously. But compared to like the Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time or games like that I don't know how many times I played it through. Yeah, Skyward Sword isn't one that I know as well. But I do love it. Like it is such a fantastic game.
No, it is.
I think every time I play through it, I like it more.
Yeah. But it is just really contained. It's not like a Zelda game where you just want to boot up and mess around and do side quests and this and that. It's like, it's so story driven that when you're playing it, you're mainly focusing on the story, unlike other Zelda games where you could be like, I'm gonna put the story aside and have a little fun for a bit and just kind of forget about it.
Like every time you play Skyward Sword, it'll be like the same.
Yeah, exactly. The experience barely differs between each playthrough. Okay, we opened it up and...
Yeah, like I know like Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker and stuff, you have to do the, like, you know, everything in the right order, and you have to kind of follow the game the same way you do with Skyward Sword, but it just feels so much...
Wait, Ocarina of Time, you can do the Shadow Temple before the Spirit, you could do the Water Temple before the Fire, so you could do a couple things out of order.
Yeah, I suppose, but that's a good point.
I was gonna say,
but either way, like it's just the feeling of the game and the world itself that you can explore makes it feel so much less linear than this.
Yeah. Is there anything else we want to do before we go to Lanayru? I was gonna ask you that.
Depends if you want to go to Lanayru now, or did you want to try your hand at the bamboo game?
Oh, let's give it a shot. Screw it. We've been messing around for a while. Let's do that. Whoa, for a second, seeing the light coming out of behind the...
Oh, from the statue,
It looked kind of crazy for a second. Okay. Let's do that. That sounds kind of fun, and that could be another piece of heart. I definitely do want to give it a shot.
But
for some reason, I feel like there was more goddess chests. I'm not seeing any. I guess they must be in the storm, or...
They can turn up on Skyloft. Yeah, like there's a...
Or I'll check on
There's
my
that
way
one
back.
island, right? Just off, like a floating bit of Skyloft, and I think you have to... I can't remember if you have to land there on your loft wing or if there's another way to get it. Oh, no, you don't. You need the claw shots for that, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. So maybe I can't get it. We'll double check on the way back since we have to cross by Skyloft again.
Yeah.
But, what I was saying earlier, I forgot. We went on a completely different tangent.
Dragon Ball Z or...
Yeah, I was saying with Link's dialogue, like, because let's be honest, any anime, outside of the manga, outside of anything, like, if you were to hear a character... like do their mannerisms and speak the way they do.
The music here. Anime. Sorry to interrupt you, but like, wow.
Oh, true. Okay, no, we got to focus on that as well. This is easily one of the best soundtracks in the game, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of anime, manga, and weebs, this guy's clearly a weeb.
Yep.
Like, just some fat dude. It's crazy.
While you were out at parties, I was studying the blade.
Right? But like when he was younger, he probably was a cool, heroic swordsman. But yeah. And actually, speaking of Patrice, you know, this is her dad, you know, and he kind of scolds Link for, trying to I don't think Link necessarily tries. She's the one who falls for Link, but like he doesn't want his daughter to like fall for him if he's not gonna commit or something, which is cool. It's a cool concept. But yeah, man, this guy's literally the embodiment of samurai weeb. But yeah, speaking of that, what's it called? Like in an anime, let's say, you know, like characters, you know, the things they say, the way they act, even like, you know, in Dragon Ball Z specifically, like the way the characters go like, or, you know, like weird, like specifically those weird noises that, imagine seeing that Tom Holland do that in live action, how cringe that would be, right? But when you watch an anime, you don't even bat an eye. You're like, you're in the moment. It's all serious. You're seeing him do that, you know, and it's like, it just fits. So it's like, that's the difference, and that's why I feel like manga Link works really well. All right, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, manga Link would work really well, but not like in that anime style, but not anything else. I don't know if I did good or bad, to be honest. I was just kind of testing it out there.
Yeah, let's see what he thinks. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's same with like even in Oh no, he liked that. That's a humding-a-linger of a score, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a moment in Tears of the Kingdom that felt so anime to me, which is Ganondorf. He goes like, "I'm not even nearing the limits of my power," and I was like, "All right, Vegeta, yeah."
Yeah. But yeah, see, that works. That works really well.
Yeah, exactly. It works. Yeah, but if it was you know, Dwayne Johnson or something saying that, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, because I'm not lying, like it was jarring when I would rewatch Dragon Ball Z, and there were so many moments where characters literally didn't speak. They were just making grunts, you know, you know, they're just like surprised at everything.
Someone's
like,
gonna take all these out of context and like put
yeah,
put
no,
a compilation
okay, yeah, I forgot that, like, it must sound really weird just hearing you do that, but
yeah.
But come on, but think about it. I mean, you hear that constantly in Dragon Ball Z, and it's so weird, and in anime altogether. That it's the difference is like it's just weird how anime has its own way of you know, like it's
got
own
its
vibe.
own like rules.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't question it when you see it in anime, but in any other medium, it would be jarring and just bizarre to see.
Yeah. Man, I hope these kind of conversations age well. Like when the Zelda film's out, I hope it's good and we don't look, you know, stupid for trying to like come up with ways that they could make Zelda jump to film and still be as good as it is. You know, I hope it comes out and it's good, man.
Yeah, no, same. I mean, yeah, we both want to be wrong and be like enjoy the movie. We want the movie to be the best it can be, but it's hard not to be a little worried, you know, pessimistic about, especially again because it's live action. It's just like, yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow when most, you know, games, any adaptation of anything like this doesn't translate well, specifically in live action.
Exactly. But yeah, anyway, Area 3,
Yep,
the
let's just jump into
Lanayru Desert.
We wasted enough time looking for stuff to do. I think it's time to focus on this. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of heart pieces and things I'm missing, but let's just have some fun. And whoa, I just noticed you can see they're not called constructs in this game, but the machinery
ancient
are
robots.
like, the ancient robots are like ginormous. Like there's just
it's, kind of like a Valley of the Kings sort of thing going on here. This whole area is just fantastic. I think it's one of the coolest Zelda areas we've ever got in the series. Because like we said in an earlier episode, it is weird that Lanayru, like as in Nehru, the golden goddess associated with water, has a desert area in this game, which is really weird. But then, you know, you discover it's not always been a desert, and something happened to kind of transform the climate here, and it's never really explained what happened to the Lanayru Desert.
Which is, just disappointing because, again, this is supposed to be the origin of Zelda, but then we figure out specifically when coming here that, no, there is a whole history that we do not know, and we came too late. This is now, whatever sea that existed here is no longer a sea, it's just a desert.
I mean, I know what you mean, but I don't think I'd find it disappointing, because I think
it is
in some ways,
sadly.
Zelda always needs this kind of
it does.
feeling that there's something that came before, and I don't even Skyward Sword. I do get your point. But I don't know. I think I'll take that if it means we get an area like Lanayru Desert.
I guess, but like it's disappointing when specifically the previous area that is unexplorable, or at least the little bits we can see through the time shift crystals, are so cool and so much better than the present version. Like, this is just a wasteland, and yet before it was this lush green, beautiful, vibrant place. Like, now let me explore that and let me see the wasteland in the past, or like, you know, to make the present cooler than the past.
But is the past only exciting to you because you see it in such small amounts?
Exactly.
You know, would you think if it was like
a
whole region of like green country, would you be saying like, oh, it's similar to Faron or something? But you see little glimpses.
Yeah, because it would have been a lot of water.
But yeah, maybe there's the whole sea. Yeah.
It's fine, but I mean, you're right. It makes these puzzles and the mechanics behind here work, and it does give it more meaning. So I do agree with you there. Like, there is good to it, but for me, I just see like potential that I wish I could have explored, especially the sea, because that would have been the closest thing we got to like a Wind Waker-esque vibe in this game. And while you can literally explore the sea on a ship and everything, it's just like you can never see it from far away. You have to be near the time shift crystal, and it only does a certain radius around.
It's like a bubble around you.
Yeah, sadly. So it's like, imagine what it would have looked like if it just, you know, cleared the whole area. That would have been so cool. Yeah,
nice.
These guys. Wait, what? Really? I feel like I didn't do anything there to deserve that. Oh yeah, and I forgot you can't just poke them because they're like
they're
blobs
like
of
jelly.
Yeah, you have to actually slice them. So, do I need this? We'll see. Let's just go ahead and hit this.
But here, this is very interesting.
What do you think of this? Yeah. What do you think of the whole design?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's very reminiscent of the Sheikah Eye, which is very interesting because, we've got this unknown period of Lanayru's history when it was this, technologically advanced society. And the Sheikah seem to have been involved. We don't really know how, but we know the Sheikah did exist back then, obviously. They've always been the goddess's servants, so in the time of the goddess Hylia, the Sheikah were around and apparently had something to do with the ancient robots, which...
So maybe they are connected,
Exactly. Kind of means maybe that by the time they were building guardians and divine beasts, it wasn't the first time in the Sheikah's history they've been in a state like this. But
look at
we
this,
don't really
though,
get...
like, this tech
so
and
cool.
architecture, right? Like, I imagine even this whole area looked like this.
Like, look down right about now. You see those kind of like circle patterns. Even those are quite similar to the Sheikah and Breath of the Wild.
Right? Yeah,
they've got all those kind of constellation patterns all over them.
Yep. But obviously, this wasn't nearly as sci-fi or like magical sci-fi-esque as the Sheikah ended up being in Breath of the Wild. This still has like a kind of steampunk-esque feel to it, and like, you know, the conveyor belts and just the way certain things look, especially the bronzish metal vibe. It's definitely different. Like, it definitely feels like a different era of technology entirely, which is cool. But
it feels more like I don't know if grounded is the term, or like rugged, or I don't really know what the word I'm looking for here is, but like the Sheikah tech in Breath of the Wild is like magitech, isn't it? It's
literally
this kind of sacred energy that powers all their machines or whatever. But in this, assuming the Sheikah were involved, which it looks like they were, they had to mine for it, and when they do use technology, it's all kind of more electricity based than sort of magic blue goo. So it is a kind of different take on it, but it's interesting that we keep getting these. Not again.
Right? Already I forgot. I'm never gonna get used to that. Okay, I realized this is the way forward, so let me check out what the other cart. I thought this cart would be the secret cart, and not that one, because that one takes you into a room as well. So, wait, I have to ride this all the way until, I guess.
Can you not get out when it's mid?
Nah, Link is just sitting there, comfy.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll check this out quick. Just in case. Watch it be nothing important, but whatever. We do need more material to begin with, because till now we can't build. I feel like I'm definitely gonna have to like farm a bit, maybe even off screen. Like, okay, so we came all the way here for what? come on. But whatever. I mean, at least I'm out of
at least the
rupees.
wallet's not full now. At least we can actually pick them up.
Let me also see. You know what? Let's make this.
Let's have a little look at
it.
this guy. What's he doing?
Oh, the Wolverine. It was claws.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Oh,
Great.
you still found a way.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is
a
practical.
cool little design. These guys. They're
Yeah. Not a
based
fan
on-
though of how they look.
of their
okay.
design or of how
Yeah,
they
of
look?
just their
Okay.
design. Yeah.
I quite like
think
them.
It's too cute.
Too cute.
Yeah,
that's what I like about them. I don't know. They're like I don't know. That's kind of Skyward Sword style. You know, the Kikwi are very cutesy, and then you got these little adorable robots.
the
I know what you mean.
Gorons
Maybe
are
about his
adorable.
eye is a bit. It's kind of like a
Pirate
googly eye rather
reference.
than.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about how it's like missing an eye, right?
Oh
Or
right.
is it-
Well, that too.
One-
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I see. Like one actual eye and then one.
yeah,
like,
one's just kind of like a
bead.
cartoon eye rather than the other. Like
Yeah.
the other eye looks like a robot computer eye.
And they are definitely pirate-esque. I mean, even the hat.
It
right?
looks like a pirate hat. Yeah, no, I love them. I think they're really charming. They're cool.
I mean, yeah, no, but they could have been cooler. Like, you know, instead of being cute with floating hands, and they just seem like they can't amount to much work. Like, if they're really designed to, you know, work. Oh, nice. Okay, flower. I forgot. Yeah, these ancient flowers
ancient
only appear
flowers,
when
yes.
you go in the past, or like
So
certain
that's cool.
enemies can't survive in the present or the past if they're in the present, like the
Oh,
bokoblins.
like the
But it makes
Noblins, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, those bokoblins. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think with the ancient robots, I was waiting for you to blow yourself up.
No, I'm trying to grab some more in my inventory real quick. Yeah.
I think they're, you know how like the ancient Sheikah stuff in Breath of the Wild is all based on like ancient Japanese pottery. I'm pretty sure the same's true for these as well. I think they're also based on, someone in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong. It's called like a dogu or it's a doju. I don't know how to say it, but it's a Jomon period little figurine that I think these are also loosely based on, like the Guardians and like Cherry, Robbie's robot in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, true.
But
And
yeah,
I guess
I think
that
they're
is
really
kind of
cool.
reminiscent of it. Yeah. I mean, I guess when you look at it that way, but I mean, maybe just looking at like the constructs, I guess, from Tears of the Kingdom, I'm like, okay, those were kind of cool. Like they look a lot
especially,
better. Yeah.
I don't really like the captain constructs particularly. I think they look a bit strange, but the regular construct design is amazing for, you know, regular soldier constructs. Looks so great. They've got such a little kind of a face
about the
going on,
steward?
and the stewards are cool as well. Yeah, this is so Wind Waker as well. This bit, it reminds me of the start of Dragon Roost Cavern. But yeah, the stewards, they're cool. It still hasn't really sunk in that they're small, right? Because do you remember in the 2021 trailer they showed off the stewards for the first
I
time?
thought it was a giant monster.
I thought it was huge.
Yeah, but no,
So-
it was like just super zoomed in and like, yeah.
So like for most of my first run of Tears of the Kingdom, I was kind of waiting to find a big version of a steward or a ranger construct somewhere until I realized that, that was just a kind of a close-up.
Yep. And I believe that like that one specifically was probably the one that gives Link the Purapad, right? Like I feel
I
like
think so,
that's-
yeah, because you get the that anime. Obviously, it's slightly altered because it's a couple years on from the 2021 trailer, but yeah, you get the animation of it kind of coming to life. What is happening?
Right? I don't even want to bother because I don't have enough bombs. Oh, yo, if we stand here, it will teleport us out of the grotto. You
Yeah.
get that reference,
Can you
right?
What, Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, that's it.
Or Majora's Mask, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. And Twilight Princess and Wind Waker and
Oh, true,
that's it.
yeah.
Okay.
For some reason,
Oh my
Ocarina of
god.
Time... Oh, wow.
Okay, good thing I have a fairy. I can't believe I never die in these games though, so this would be
You're having a good go at it now.
yeah. I'm trying to think, is there
Yeah.
anything to do here or is it just getting past?
There's the chest up there, but
Which I think we get from a
you need the time shift stone for that,
Yeah.
I think, don't you? Yeah.
which we're gonna move right now, I think.
Yeah, move up. We'll be backtracking, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think you'll ever have to come back here per se though. So maybe I should try to get the chest while I have the chance. Oh, great.
Oh yeah, wait. I think is this where you get the time shift stone? I think it is.
Yeah. We just have to pass by. And it shows off like this is a good example of showing like how nice and lush everything was because these sand pits here were just green grass.
I think there's isn't there like a Deku Baba here?
Yeah, that comes up. Yep.
Except that it's all lush and green. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so do I make this run?
Roll another one. Oh, okay. Yeah.
No. All right, let's watch him sing.
I think you need to roll the bomb and then it activates the time shift.
Oh, then it activates the time shift crystal. You're right. I'm trying to rush this. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. Okay.
Bomb rolling's cool. I kind of wish they brought that back in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it's a very convenient. Is it still rolling or?
Yeah,
okay, no, it like got clipped onto the thing.
You can slingshot that if you don't want to waste a bomb. Oh yeah.
Well, we got infinite bombs right here.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just, fill up my bag. I got a big bomb bag too. So if anything, I want as much as I can get. Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's like I guess that's an ancient Deku Baba. They haven't changed or evolved over time. They're exactly
like the Gorons, they're evolutionarily perfect.
Yep.
What a mechanic though with the time shift stones is, I know there was a lot of people, myself included, that really wanted them back in Tears of the Kingdom, especially kind of when it was more obvious that we were going to have a time travel story, kind of the last few months before release. People were thinking, just imagine time shift stones in a world like that. Because it's such a cool, unique mechanic.
Yep. I swiped the bug. I didn't mean to.
Oh yeah, I didn't know the bugs did a little death animation. Did you see?
Right.
Or you
it is
focused
cool
on
that you
the
can.
killer plant.
Yeah. Oh my god. I keep clicking. I keep flinging it the wrong way. Okay. There we go. All right. Nice. And hey, it was worth it because we got a little blob from it, which every little bit counts.
Exactly.
Nice. And this is actually
these are read the description of this. These are interesting.
Okay, let's do that. This
is always confused me with this description.
Let's see. Oops. Give me a sec. There we go. I'm used to like just flicking with the Wiimote. Wondrous stone that has been dropped by goddess herself. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, which is really interesting. So I don't really know what it's meant to be because it's some kind of crystal. Apparently left behind by Hylia, which is really interesting.
Yeah, they even say herself, so it's Hylia. It's not like a god or like different goddess. Because like it must be alluding to her by saying herself like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So they're very because you can also find them in Silent Realms, which is obviously all connected to Hylia, and I think the Silent Realms are technically sort of inside Link's mind. So yeah, they're a weird item. So I think in Silent Realms you can only find
there's certain things you can
dusk
find.
Relics, right?
Yeah, dusk relics, not the normal relics, right? Yeah.
No, but I think they appear where amber relics do in the regular world. Then they're replaced by dusk relics in the Silent Realms.
Yeah. Also,
they're interesting as well. What do you think about amber and dusk relics, right? Because I had an idea a long time ago that. You know how Zelda seals herself in a crystal, and it's like a crystal made of amber? Oh, it's like an amber. Yeah, and then you get the amber relics, which are kind of spread all across the land. I think there's something going on there. It's classic Zelda lore. They give you like 2 pieces of the puzzle, and that's it.
Yeah. That does seem it makes sense, but then that makes it. What are the dusk relics though? Would they keep demise in?
Well, yeah, we don't because. It's like the other half of the yin and yang, isn't it? Because they're shaped like that too. But who knows? But here we go. We get the Lanayru Desert proper now.
And at least this is a lot less linear. So I can agree with you there. Like level-wise, this is probably the best level to explore. But imagine if you got to see this in the past. Holy crap, that would have been so beautiful. Sadly, only see little bits and pieces of it with how much the time shift crystal can cover. But I desperately want to see how this would have looked like back then.
Oh yeah. But anyway, I think that about does it for this episode of Zeldudes Play Skyward Sword HD. So
we'll see you then.